Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here. Today we are here with a video talking about some more F1 2015 ideas that I've had, and hopefully you guys would agree with me on these ones because I think there's some interesting ones which actually would help out the game quite a bit. Now, I'm going to echo some thoughts of Araver in this video because he made some very good points in I think an F1 2014 video he did about a year ago about F1 having sort of the live the life feature, because that is such an amazing point about this game that had in like F1 2010, F1 2011 where we had the sort of paddock and the whole sort of motorhomes and everything. That was just sort of like a great idea, and then they backtracked on it on F1 2012, I remember correctly, and it was disappointing because F1 2012 wasn't sort of that amazing in terms of the interface, but overall it's just a massive downgrade from F1 2011 and 2010, which had this sort of paddock which was just like perfect. It was like such a cool idea which I don't think any other F1 game had to the time, and they got rid of it, and it was a bit disappointing because I think it was actually quite a cool feature about it. And going back on F1 2010 and 11 now, you realise how cool that actually was, and how actually in a weird way it actually added quite a bit to the game, especially career mode. It did actually make the game quite a bit better. And also about Live the Life, the sort of ideas that I had. Maybe you could have the money which you had in F1 2010, I remember correctly. Maybe that money can actually do something. Maybe it can unlock like a mini game or something. I know it doesn't need to be something too serious. Maybe it can unlock different helmets, or maybe different sort of sponsors or something that you could add onto it. Maybe it's just made up sponsors or something. I don't even know. Maybe just it can unlock something to make the game just a little bit sort of more immersive in the career mode aspect, because at the moment career mode's pretty much the same every year, year in, year out. I mean, you need that something that's just a little bit different to actually make the game sort of, you know, last a little bit longer and make it a bit more enjoyable over the year, not just like a 2-month game. It can actually be like a 12-month game or whatever. So I think that's a big part, maybe having the money actually doing something if they bring that back. And something I actually probably should have talked about in the last episode about customization, having maybe like a customizable helmet. I'm not too sure whether they've ever said no to that idea, but a customizable helmet that you could design in like a, maybe you could do something like in, I think, Call of Duty Black Ops used to have it, where you could like maybe even just design an emblem and then design the colours and everything on the helmet. Now I know you might run into problems about people doing certain things and certain drawings on a helmet, but maybe you can sort of ban certain objects and stuff on the game. I'm not too sure how it would work out in terms of that, but a customizable helmet would actually be really cool. And maybe if you're like a racing driver or a kart driver in real life, you can actually end up doing your helmet in the game, which would be so cool, wouldn't it? You actually make it a bit more immersive in that aspect, as I was talking earlier. And as I said about earlier, the paddock, they need to bring the paddock back. It was such a great idea, and why it's not in the game anymore, it's a bit annoying. Maybe as they go on to next gen, onto sort of PS4 and Xbox One, maybe they've got that extra sort of space in terms of the capacity of what the console can actually handle. Maybe they can bring back the paddock, because I think whilst they took out the paddock in 2012, they brought a lot of new great stuff to the game, and now hopefully they can bring back both of those things, and hopefully overall it can just be a lot better game, which I think all of us have got our fingers crossed, hoping that F1 2015 will be the best game to yet. And as I said in a video a couple of weeks ago, it is sort of make or break in a way, because who knows whether this game doesn't sell or not. It might be really, really big for Codemasters in terms of that. But yeah, career mode, as I said, for me is a big part of the game. It's the part of the game I enjoy driving most, or enjoy doing most, I should say, because I honestly feel there's some sort of objective at the end of it, getting to the top teams and everything. I feel that's a really good objective, but I think there needs to be something a bit more rewarding, as I said, with the money aspect or something, just so that actually gives you incentive to keep going and doing more seasons, because at the moment you can do 1 or 2 seasons and really do everything you need to do in career mode. You can win the championship probably in the second year, constructors and everything, and then you're like, what do I do next? There's not really many challenges to do this with now. And also, I say this every time, but the difficulty, there needs to be a sort of a difficulty slider or something, maybe an extra difficulty above and an extra difficulty below, just to just to make sure that everyone has a difficulty that can suit them. I mean, obviously on YouTube you want to be like running on the highest difficulty and everything, because obviously everyone wants to see that. Nobody wants you to see, being on like professional or whatever, because it's just boring to watch. But being on legend or whatever, it's a really big thing, and it definitely challenges the person that's doing the videos ever to make sure they get better and actually improve. so maybe having those extra difficulties will help out. But I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not the one making the games, it's just my ideas, and I always like doing these videos because it means that you guys get to comment what you think about my ideas and say how stupid they were, and also it gives me an idea just to talk to, maybe see, you know, maybe Codemasters can watch this video, I don't know. There's always an off chance that it might happen, but yeah. There's some just ideas once again on career mode, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this video, and of course leave your comments down below about what you thought about my ideas and any ones you've got that you'd like to see return or be new to the game for the future. Always like to see that. And yeah, until next time, it's been Alex, I'm out here. Goodbye.